Hajimemashite, as I would say in Japanese. I haven't been on for a few days because I am actually working on stuff. So, due to the fact that I'm working on stuff, I cannot always be here and socialize with people just to the fact of, or for the fact of socializing, because I am a workaholic, as you would say. I work hard to generate and develop projects. I do projects. I make projects happen. I produce the music myself. I put my own photographs together. I do like everything. I'm not dressed up in any accord. This is a shirt that I made from the design that I created from my book. I'm going to talk about the book some more. And I was able to finally set it up and put it together on Amazon. So far, so good. Everything looks like it's in order. And I am actually generating money on TikTok now. So, yeah, I'm constantly working and maneuvering my way around. I don't just sit around on one thing and focus on one thing. I think it's important. I think it's important if you're going to be diverse in social media, like I am, you got to try using all platforms. You can't just focus on one platform. That is the key. I feel as if people always focus on one side of things. Like some people only just focus on the TikTok, or some people only focus on the Facebook, or people only focus on the YouTube. I think it's important to diversify. Hi, how are you? Sorry, and I like being here because you guys talk to me. So it's always nice to socialize, but also work on stuff. I know that's a bit close for me, way too close for me. So I'm just talking through, this is a shirt that I designed from the piece. I don't know if you know me from before. Glad, Simply Stars. Glad to hear that. I should put my music on in the background just to have stuff, because the only way this is doable is to have your own music, especially if you're under the amount of subscribers like I am on here. So I have to be very careful. Mind you, I haven't produced any new music yet. Where's my... mainly because I'm busy working on a book. And if I work on a book, I have to focus on one thing at a time because I run my own business. Sorry, I'm getting this. I'll be right there. I'll be right there with you. I'm just playing my old stuff. It's fine. Held for review. Interesting. Well, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm being very casual today. Of course, you can, of course. What is the question you have? Is it music related? Is it art related? Is it book related? Is it fashion related? I can generally help with a couple of different genres. What is it that you're having a question on? Graphic design. Today I'm not like dressed up. My apologies. My hair's looking a bit messy. Yeah, let me know what it is. So I'm busy working on a book because as a fine artist or a graphic designer or whatever, I do multiple things. Okay, yeah. What's the question? You want to know how you can do it? So in order to do this, how many subscribers do you have right now? In order to do this, you need to have the minimum of 50 subscribers. It's really not that hard. You just need to be consistent on here. Mind you, I have not been very consistent recently because I'm also generating business on TikTok as well. So I'm kind of jumping from two sides. Oh, so you should actually be able to go live on there. Okay. So are you using a desktop, a laptop, a phone? I think there are a few ways to get into this. Yeah, you should be able to go live if that's the case. Do you have consistent videos? Have you been uploading videos on your side? I think that's also part of the requirement. Okay, then that shouldn't be the problem. I could probably, let me see if I can go onto your page here. I'm losing my marbles today. Everything is saved. That's good. Okay, so let's go onto YouTube. I have everything out. So I'm like, okay, if I can do this, I can do this. Let's do this. Okay, what's your channel name? Search. Okay. We have Simply Stars. Right? Simply Star. Well, okay. That didn't help. Oh, maybe because I didn't spell it right. Simply Stars. Okay, it's not pulling out a actual channel. What does your channel consist of? So if you're going to go live, I think the best way to do this is to go onto your desktop or your laptop and go into YouTube Studios, and then from there you should be able to set it up. I think once you have maybe 48 hours waiting time, I think that's correct, then you can go live. So they're just making sure you go through the process. So you might need to go into the YouTube Studios to set it up. And then you probably need to explain, yeah. In fact, once you finish setting it up, you could probably use any one of the formats, from desktop to iPad to laptop to a phone. I use my phone, if that helps. Because if I want to start moving around, I can use this as a portable format, which is why I do that. Okay, it says I need 50 subscribers to be able to, yes, exactly. Right. Oh, am I? I feel like old, thank you. That's why I keep coming back on here. I don't know what you guys are seeing. I appreciate it though. I am much older though. I'm 44 years old. So I have no makeup on. I'm absolutely tired from being on TikTok today. It's a lot of work. I'm learning. Yeah, it's been like 3 days since I have last. Like 17 or more than. Okay, so YouTube, okay, so let's go into YouTube Studios. Can I go into here? I don't usually use this. I usually use my, I'll just have the music played in the background. So let me see if I can do this. Okay, I'm getting into my other one so I can show you. Hopefully it can help. Add your... Okay, I'll be with there just now. I'm getting into my, getting in here to see verification. Ah, shoot. Okay. It's probably having me do a verification. Maybe I can't do it right now because my phone is over there. Oh, maybe I can. Hold on. Okay, yeah. 6, 6, 5, 7, 6. Oh, got it wrong. Hold on, folks. Give me 2 seconds. Why is that wrong? 6. Somebody's calling me now. Oh, Lord. It's gonna... Okay, no, I'm not gonna do anything now. Okay. I can't get in there right now because obviously I'm on 2 different variations of this thing and I don't use that necessarily. But I do think just go in and check it out. If I don't have all the details, my next response would be go onto YouTube and find a particular video that can, because that's what I did. I found a particular video to help me through the process of setting it up. But I do think you need to go into YouTube Studios, most likely on your desktop or your iPad, or your desktop or laptop. And it should actually have a section where it says go live, and then it gives an explanation of how to do that, and then you have to wait a few hours. So it's a process. It's not just instant. I thought it was instant too for the most part, but then I realized, oh no, there's actually a whole process you need to do in order to get to that stage. So I can't help too much, but I think that will give you a general kind of an idea of where to go from here. Happy birthday to you. Sorry, I didn't see that. Viking boy. Glad you guys are doing okay. Okay, now I hope I didn't block myself out of my account. That will be absolutely ridiculous because knowing my luck, I've done something really stupid like that. Okay. So, yeah, I think what you need to do is you need to... Well, I was in the process of talking about the book because I'm finishing up my publishing and going on to KDB Books. I also do music, but my main focus this week and last week has been a book to publish because there are lots of videos that I've spoken about in regards to being proactive and being productive in your daily life. Even if you do work from home like me. I work from home, I work for myself, but I try to keep myself going with developing and putting projects together. Books are a good example. Producing music, if you have the equipment like I do, all of this is equipment. But I'm covering it up. This is like my keyboards here. This is my keyboard. But at the moment, I'm using it as my desk because I'm busy publishing a book. So the book should be up and running and published on Amazon very, very soon, and I'll be able to upload. It's for all ages. It's for all ages. I did the artwork. I did the writing. It's very simple. Like, even if you're like a beginner and you're starting to learn how to speak English, this is like a great book for starting. Like quick, easy words, not hard to understand or figure out. So yeah, and it's partly because I lost our fur baby, one of our bunnies. My bunny had passed away, so I was like, we need to do something in memory of her. This is the shirt that I've made. This is her little face. And then this is her in the back. I don't know if you can see. Plus my crazy tail. So I've done the artwork, and I've also made t-shirts out of the artwork that I've created from her. So that's what I'm today has just been one of those days, and I've been on my lives on TikTok. I also do lives on TikTok. Oh, no, I don't have a nice body. I have a waist trainer. I am very old. My age and my injury has caused me to gain weight that I never used to have. So I have to work with my situation, which is why I work from home and for myself, because I have a permanent injury and there are a lot of things I cannot do. That I cannot run anymore. I cannot do lots of things. Many things I am no longer. I'm almost like partially disabled, if you want to put it that way. You just can't see it. It's visible if you go through an X-ray machine. But if you don't go through an X-ray machine and you don't have X-ray eye vision, you can't see it. You have to be Superman to see this X-ray if you're like a person, you know. So, yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm also let's put the music back on. The other day I had done a live, and I just the emphasis was. The emphasis was because there are a lot of younger people that come on here. I'm almost certain there are more young people than adults on here when they come over and check it out, because I'm sure parents are like, you can't go on the television. So the kids are like, fine, we'll find something else to do. We'll go onto YouTube. And then they find us doing like these shows and stuff, right? But mine's like socially, I think it's friendly to all ages. And my page deals with like music and art and craft. Like I did cranes the other day. Just ideas, you know, ideas for people to come up with concepts that they can create stuff with. Ideas, projects. Maybe they want to do a YouTube channel and they are stuck for ideas. So I think my channel deals with questions. If people have things on how to build something, I could probably help. If somebody has a question on how to create a music piece, or how to read music, or something like that, or how to do graphic design, or how to do a t-shirt, or how to make a book. My channel basically is based off of like the arts related subjects, and the arts related subjects are kind of, they're good to have for like channels, because those are kind of things you can build on and develop. Like I'm developing mine. I've been on this YouTube channel for only a year and a bit, so it's relatively new, but I try to be consistent, because I think the consistency is what keeps a channel going and what keeps you going, because it keeps your momentum of productivity up. So all this stuff you hear in the background, I've produced on my own. I do not have a producer. My husband does not play any music. I think he was a DJ at one point, but that was many, many, many years ago. So I have videos on music production. I have videos on painting. I have videos on how I put together a design to place it on a t-shirt that I did on merch, Amazon merch, right? So there are a lot of things I can help people with. YouTube lives. I've had a few people from overseas join me on the YouTube lives. Or yeah, my friend from Indonesia joined me on YouTube live the other day, which was super cool. So it's you know, I'm trying to find ways to assist as best as I can. I do feel as if people should, you know, if you guys are joining me onto this channel, go check out my other videos. Like there are lots of videos that you guys can work with. I don't think I've done a specific video on how to go live on YouTube, because you have to go into the back end, and that stuff should be a little bit more personal. You don't want to show people your stuff about your channel like on another live. That would be kind of ridiculous. But there are some people that have done basic introductions to doing that. So if that's something you need to do, then go ahead and check those videos out. I don't have those videos per se, but you can go all over YouTube and find it. Right? And the only reason why you're listening to tracks that I've produced on here is because YouTube has a very strict rule. The rule is you cannot play or show people videos that have other people's music or artwork. So you have to initially be like an artist. If you're going to create a YouTube channel, you've got to be an artist who is original. Original music, original artwork, original videos. You just have to be original, or else they will shut the channel down. That's just how it is. That is how it works on basically all the platforms. I've done Facebook performance bonus, original stuff. Never had any issues except for people having problems with stuff because I was trying to move along. I've never caused any problems, but other people have caused problems in my life, which I'm done with. Then you have TikTok. TikTok is the same. They require you to stay on their particular, like not just formats, but they have rules and regulations there too. So you got to remember all these things when you're doing, hi, how are you? OND Bud, oh, I'm not going to say the last one. Clifton Posse, okay. Yeah, there are like lots of, you know. So that's how it goes. You have to roll with what is required on social media. And that is why I'm trying to be myself. I'm not trying to be anybody else. I'm just doing what I do best, which is make music. That I can listen to my music on my channel and then there's no problems. I don't get questions of whose track is it because I produced it. That's why we're listening to my music. I produce the stuff. And then the artwork, my artwork, right? And then the book, I can talk about a book if it's published by me. I probably could talk about other people's books, but wouldn't be able to show it because then you have copyright concerns, right? So there are all these things you need to put into consideration. No, I'm not sitting here working on music today. You guys are welcome to see the other videos that I have of me working on music and using my phone to produce music or an iPad to produce music, and how to create beats and how to create compositions on the keyboard and how to layer a keyboard with other instrumental sounds you can probably create with your I don't know, whatever instrument you have that you're working on. What kind of DAWs you're using, all that stuff. Just because I'm a female, I've actually been doing music production for years. 1998, I won an award in Tokyo for my music production because I studied there in Japan. So I'm not just, I'm not just coming up with this. This is stuff that I actually did for you. Did I freeze, guys? I think I did freeze. Well, that definitely is that's not good. Froze. Oh, I might have to get on a new one, hey?